just finish on
Jim?
this. As dumb as it is, Resident Evil leans on its story. If you don't have a story, you're just shooting zombies. Which, if that's what you want for mercenaries, yeah, I dig it.
Okay, so let me go tell everyone on Discord that we're live.
Are you sure we're live?
We are.
I don't know, Danny. Why don't you start swearing really, really bad?
Well, I had to use the I had to use my phone to watch the stream because Nina's playing Cyberpunk right now.
That's okay.
Scuffed.
I've actually got Twitch pulled up on the PS4.
Yeah, I don't believe would have it on the PS4 as well.
Do I have my webcam on? Oh, I don't. But do I need it is the question.
No, today's not about you.
It's about us.
You know, that's a fair... You know, honestly, I can't even fucking fight that. Sure, I'm fine with that answer. You... Yeah, nah, that's okay with me. We just have to wait for Loon to join us.
I'm actually right here.
Oh, wow. Speaking, he appeared.
I want a
God,
hot
get
black
out of here.
mommy goth girlfriend. Where's my hot
What?
black mommy goth girlfriend?
Too shy to talk to you.
Fuck! Alright.
And all people are horny for the tall lead in Resident Evil 8.
Yeah, my God! But no, seriously, she's like a good 7, 8. Not my type.
Okay. Alright, so, without further ado, let's actually start getting things going before we continue to have more of our fetishes being displayed on my stream. Today, I'm going to do a soft recap of what's been going on in the Overarms campaign, because we are continuing the Prison Break arc. And I just want to make sure that not only the viewers who are here watching us might be watching us for the first time, to understand what's going on. I also want the audience, I also want the players to remember what's going on as well. So, with that being said, let me open up people's character profiles as I start asking about them. Give us a little bit of an insight of what's going on.
Chasing people no, not chasing people. Running through prisons and whatnot. Hope I'm doing the right thing.
Okay,
Going
okay.
off alone in non-explored territory. Yeah, that's fine. That's a great idea.
And your anima is God's Rockabye. God's Rockabye is a metal gauntlet that gets summoned by the will of Lance. And it goes onto his right hand, and he can use this gauntlet in order to extend his own extend his own reach in attacks and combos, and exploiting enemies' weak points, allowing him to do true damage. Which, in hindsight, I should have made that an AP2 ability, but I have to roll with what I've made.
Yee.
Yeah, hindsight is now hindsight, but anyway. Lance has also killed a few more people than just one, but I'll get to fixing those numbers later. Moving
Yeah,
down.
that would just skywalk for Lance. Jesus.
Going over to Alistair. Alistair stands at 5'8". He's 130 and is an average body type, with he/him pronouns. Go ahead, Alistair Kaysen.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
Feeling good?
How about the
That's
current...
why I think Alistair is turning himself to the chaos that is this campaign, so he's here on this prison break trying to stop it.
There's no brakes here. There no has-been brakes.
No, there were brakes on the bus.
He failed to apply the brakes then. Alright. Last but not least, we have Father Falcone. Not Father McKinley. Father Falcone.
This will be Lance's side job after this.
If he ever
I
makes
just
it that far.
repent I might just repent and change my ways. Yeah, sure.
Father Falcone. How are you feeling about the situation? Oh wait, sorry, we didn't talk about Showtime. You want to tell us a little about Showtime, Alistair?
So Showtime is a magician themed anima that can create 2 warp portals. So he can pull off trick shots or use it to reach people that are normally too far away. I mean, in the
Heck yeah.
future, Alex can do some crazy shit with them.
It's going to
We've
get
already seen
worse
so
for
far.
me.
Yep. We've already had Alistair help using his pulse to help Falcone's fire breath reach more targets.
It's only going to get worse from here for me.
Yep.
It's fine though. I love the ability and the accessories that Showtime offers, and I only have bigger ambitions as we get along. Okay, Father Falcone, take the stage. How you feeling?
Oh, I'll be feeling alright, lad. A bit sore after taking an exploding bust to the face.
What do you mean?
Lads.
You got out of that explosion before it happened, didn't you?
No, he took the explosion.
We actually did like 5 minutes of Math Hammer to figure it out.
Yeah, dang.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you don't pay attention to things about that aren't you. That's okay.
No! I swear to God, I was paying attention. I always pay attention to these sessions, Dom. Don't.
Okay.
Guess what? To be fair, it's been a while since the last section, so I don't blame him.
That's why we do these. That's why we do these recaps anyway.
I swear to God, you did not get
But besides
exploded.
the bus explosion and my friend running off on his lonesome into a hostile area, no, I'm great. How are you?
And then we gotta talk about Hell's Wrath. Father Falcone's anima, as it's one of the most unique currently in our group.
Oh yeah, look at that stat blocker rules.
Yeah, compared to the other two anima, one that punches and one that does portals. Until they get their AB2s, they won't have that stat block. You fucking need a whole book to explain how Hell's Wrath works.
I got both hands on the wheel and big foot on the pedal.
Anyway, do you want to talk a little bit about Hell's Wrath?
Fake.
I'm sorry?
I said, you know, I'm a bit of a snowflake and I can't make my characters fake. A lazy rhyme, I admit, but screw you, I'm not in character, sue me.
Dude, you did it twice.
You're doing it naturally, so shut the fuck up.
I know, and I'm kind of happy about that, but on the other hand, it could have long-term problems. But anyway.
At least you don't have to rhyme with the Resident Evil one.
No, I'm taking him somewhere else. I am not doing an accent and a rhyme. Screw
Oh,
off.
so before we continue, Dance, I actually did talk to Marie about becoming the sassy black mission operator for us.
And?
Her only response is the shit that you talked to me about. So I don't know if that's a yes or a no.
Wait, so is it yes or no?
That's the problem. I don't know if it's a yes or a no.
God damn it! Then message her like, hey, is it
Later,
yes or is it no?
Later. I have more important things like this roleplay to take care of.
Oh, excuse me. That's also important to me too.
Yeah, no, it's called later because it's not right now.
Hold on, be fair, we'll get there.
Yeah, see? The rhyming. It happened again.
That was intentional, that's why it was so clunky.
Shut up. Alright,
No, just give it time, we'll get that lots.
so let me give a little bit of a recap of what was going on before what led up to the prison riot. Essentially,
So that you were breathing into your mic.
Sorvati.
Oh, sorry, I was also moving my hair.
No worries.
I have a
So
glorious mane.
nice.
Same.
So, Spiral City is where this roleplay is taking place. It's a massive megacity that's divided up into several different neighboring blocks. One of these neighboring blocks is known as the Gridiron. The Gridiron can be imagined as a large industrial park with several different manufacturing buildings and very poor living conditions for those who decide to live here. It is a basically industrial park. There's no other way to describe it. If you've never seen an industrial park, just imagine a place with a lot of factories, pipes, huge industrial pipes. Maybe waste management are here as well that handles the sewage for all of the city.
So it's like Miko from Final Fantasy VII?
Something akin to
Pretty
that.
much.
But just localized in a single location. Now, This is also where.
Man, a shitty game in one localized location. I can't believe it.
The shade here is real tonight, guys.
Such as you have no important things. I missed the context, Josh. Hi, welcome to the chat, by the way. Anyway, so the gridiron is where one of three prisons that exist in Spiral City are. Now, the gridiron prison had, at the very beginning of these test sessions that we were doing, had inmate join them, called, what was his full name? Sorry, I want to make sure I quote.
Maurice?
No, not Maurice. Maurice is part of the Dead Enders.
The animals.
Josh says no, you get no context.
Oh shit! Fuck you, Josh.
God damn it, Josh.
Viewers
You
want
dropped
it.
the ball. Drop the fucking ball here,
No, you
Josh.
should be able to run the stream, run the game, and pay attention all at once.
Nah, fuck you, Josh. Gregor Murdoch. That's what his name was. Gregor Murdoch was put into prison.
You wanna go?
Hey, mods! Someone wants to go at you guys! That asshole right there, mods! Take him away!
That guy right there. No, stop, nah. Because then Game Night's actually gonna do it for me. I know Game Night. He would definitely just, without a heartbeat. He doesn't even need a reason. Game Night just would fucking ban people for me. Let me get through this.
What's the bots?
Well, they're bots. I mean, it's auto banned. So anyway, Gregor Murdoch was one of the original antagonists that the players had fought in a prison. See, I told you he was gonna time him out for me. And he was put into the gridiron prison. Now, unbeknownst to the players, and this is something that the players could have found out had they spent some time doing a news investigation for spending one of your weeks looking into the news.
I came here to spread God's creed, not to read.
Fair enough. But the
Just like
context,
in their duty.
but that's just one of the things I'm letting you guys know. That
Problem.
that in the future you guys have access to spending a single week to look into the source of news all around Spiral City. So such events that you're kind of looking for might make notifications within the different districts. Again, something is always happening somewhere, and I literally have a book full of things that are happening. So don't be afraid to ask, hey, I want to spend this week looking into the news. Is there anything relevant? Because I promise you might pick up on something that no one else will, because no one wants to look at the news.
Well, no, the newspaper is for the boomers.
There you go. Anyway,
Well, I found another player.
you did?
Yeah.
As long as they fit our dynamic, Dans.
Oh, I got an Axel. Well, she did play all the games.
Yeah, that's fine, but that's not the problem. Do you understand the first thing I said?
The dynamic.
Yee.
I'll walk on it. I'll just talk with Paul about it.
So focus here. Come back to here, Danny. I need you here.
Yeah, you talk. You want me to recap what you just told us?
No, I don't need you to recap it. I'm just.
I can tell you. Yeah, because I'm just making. I want to make you. I want to show you that I've been listening.
No, I'm fine. I'm sure you're listening to me, because if you're not, that's not my fault. It's whatever you're missed out on listening on is your fault, not mine.
Listen, I would want to spend time with Lance getting news on literally his West Bay all the time. Every week. West Bay. He's got West Bay news on his TV.
He's got West Bay news on his wrist.
I got everywhere dripping with West Bay news.
You're fucking stupid. It's okay, Josh. I like talking to you. It's alright, buddy. Your very passive aggressive threats sound cute. But yeah, so Gridiron prison riot happened, because Gregor Murdoch was orchestrating things within the prison, making his own gang called the Wrecking Crew, orchestrating the prison riot that is currently going on, and pushing to seize a means of strength and power in order to make either to make his own gang or break away from Spiral City with no repercussions of his actions.
Yes. The consequences of my actions.
English is hard, okay?
It is. It's a bullshit language.
Thank you.
English is 3 languages standing on each other's shoulders. What are you talking about?
Thank you.
The three Spanish people who spoken about how bullshit English is.
That's all the reassurance I need, so I don't even need to speak it proper, so long as the communication between as everyone understands it exists. Any case, line.
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys want to highlight some of the things you've done before going into the prison scene?
Well,
Let
I guess
Lance
I.
go first. He's so for
I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna look at me like, so they are, It's like, alright, fine. I stole a bus, but I ran that bitch inside the prison gates.
Okay, and I guess the only the other highlight, I don't want to steal your guys' thunder, is the wombo combo between Showtime and Hell's Wrath.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah.
You want to talk about it a little bit for the chat?
Oh, I just became Hell's Wrath, and this lad here opened a portal, and I hibachied about 4 or 5 people. I didn't count. That was too
It was
many
amazing. So much destruction.
So much destruction.
Surely a blessing from the Lord.
He wanted me to turn up the heat, so I obliged.
Oh, it's a bit chilly out, isn't it?
I wrote searchies, but my notepad thinks searchies is a word that exists. That is weird.
Don't disrespect Skynet.
Yeah, so then the only thing I can highlight right now then is that the players have currently breached into the prison. Before breaking in, they had to fight their way through an ensemble of both regular prison mates and those who are working for Grigor Murdoch, which are known as the Wrecking.
Stopped all the convicts from escaping.
Yes, there was a sub-objective for.
Reward us.
Yes. I
I
remember.
wasn't sure if you remembered. 'Cause
No,
we
no.
were both pretty baked.
Yay, no worries, no worries. I do recall, and thank you for helping me remind me.
No.
Um,
Oh, I'll have you erase Lance's explosion, please, and thank you.
so,
You and I are gonna talk later, lad.
Yeah, look,
Drive.
you say that as Lance is just like running down a hallway, like running from responsibilities, like always.
no, he's running towards responsibility because he wants to save the civilians.
Well, you
Oh,
mean the
yeah,
prison
well,
guards,
40 some odd turns before they kill the people.
which we
I-
are
I'm
in.
a-
Oh
I'm a-
shit! Where the fuck my notebook went? Ah, fuck!
I am
I
an
didn't
efficient
unpack.
man when it comes to that. Oh, so I understand, Father, my lad, me deal, Padre.
That's me.
Listen, I'll give you all the goddamn Hail Marys, but for now, I need to see these people. Ah!
So, as a reward for you guys stopping all the prisoners before they escaped, you all get a full heal. I figured that'd be the best reward.
Woo!
So all HP and all AP restored, and that includes the temporary HP that Hell's Wrath has.
See? Look at that, guys. Already started the session, and my actions helped us a lot more.
One of these days, Lance, you and I are gonna go out into the woods.
And you just see Father Falcone load both both of his sawed-off double-barrel shotguns.
And let's just get...
They'll be walking, and Lance will go, man, it's scary out here. And Father will kind of go, you think it's scary now? I'm going to walk back alone, laddie.
Wait, alone?
Wait, what? What the hell do you mean? And Lance just stand... Because, like, whenever Lance has a very high defense, so he just looks at the shotgun bolts.
Well, I mean, listen, look. To be fair, if Father Falcone was looking to kill you, do you really think he'd just use regular bullets? He's already seen you tank those.
Yeah, no. It was fun.
Tranquilizer shots.
Yeah.
The fight between Lance and Hell's Wrath would be fun.
It all depends on who gets there the fast. Who like I think that the victor for that fight is literally like if Lance can whittle down Hell's Wrath's HP, because whilst the true damage could definitely help like whittle down that true temporary HP, it's just a lot more than Lance could probably handle before getting overwhelmed by Hell's Wrath, who gets free rerolls on advantage.
I'm not the one who made that rule.
No, not sorry, no. You get advantages on your attack rolls. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But it's very specific melee attacks and skill checks.
Which I'm fine with.
Yeah, no, it's fine too, because you have to keep spending a single AP to be in that state.
Yeah. I don't think a Hell Beast would be good at counting.
Well, yeah, it's fair just also because you have to spend an AP every single turn to maintain that form.
Yeah, true enough.
Might as well make it a little bit more beneficial. And you can't use anything out of your form.
Yeah, it's very.
Yeah, you are good in your form, and I've already shown you that I can make animas remove your power.
Says the guy who says, "No, don't make reactionary characters."
Well, no, that wasn't a reactionary character towards you. It's like I explained, that was like a montage to my sister, for anything. Yeah. Anyway, back to the scene at hand. Lance, you're running down you're running down a corridor, going into one of the prison actual spots. You just passed a checkpoint where Alistair is running into, and Father Falcone, you yourself are finally running into the main lobby of the prison. So each of you are in like 3 different locations, and yeah. How are you going to decide who goes first?
We roll for initiatives like usual.
That's a great idea, friendo. I see that I have Ven who can roll for his own stats today. I'm gonna keep Lance's stats up and roll for his.
Wait, what is this? Oh, never mind. Never mind.
So I will just need
Gracias, senor.
So I'll just need a speed check and a also.
Yeah, see, I love it that you think I can get to all the buttons.
Shit. Fine.
Yeah.
So I'll do it for you too, but this is also for the audience as well. What you're looking at is probably going to be the rest of the stream, unless I bring out like personalized images for you guys to get better references of what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I have not made any new images because I've been working, I've moved recently, and fuck you, I don't have the time.
What's
Yeah,
your new
it's
home?
fine.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
fine, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking towards you guys, the players. I'm talking about anyone who thought I did see anything different. Like, no, I have a lot of things going on. So, theater of mind.
Just do it over the line.
Yep.
Alright, speed and dexterity, correct?
Speed and dexterity. Yes, sir. Go right on
Okay.
ahead.
And speed.
All right, and you rolled a 14. Okay, yeah, Alistair got it right. I forget how fucking fast Alistair is compared to everyone else.
I would hope so.
Fast like the wind.
He's like the Flash. I've seen faster.
Fucking love Danny. Oh shit, I picked Showtime by accident. I was thinking about how fast Alistair was, and I picked Showtime instead of Hell's Wrath. Oh, that's great.
Speaking as fast, Sega, where's the sonic information? Give it to me.
7. Okay, hold on. I need a notepad now. Shit.
We all know that's not gonna happen. That's a fool's mainstream.
Alistair's 14. Lance just rolled a 7. And
Woo!
Father Falcone, which is... I like how I abbreviate Father Falcone as FF.
Well, it fits.
That's that. I know. Father Falcone rolled a 4.
Oh no.
So, I believe... I don't have my notebook on me. Can someone tell me how many turns did I tell you guys there was a timer on?
I know the time it was 15. We were on 40 something.
42 then.
Yeah.
I just needed to
Okay,
remember
so
if I started you
42
guys
as
at
well.
50 or 40. I didn't remember where it was.
50.
So okay, so we're at 42 turns. I remember 2. So if you guys remember 40, I remember the 2. We did it, guys.
Yeah.
So we'll start
This is
from
gonna be a
turn
great start.
42. 42 more turns until they kill the prison, until they willingly either start killing hostages or make more drastic moves. So, Alistair, you're the first one to go. You are in that checkpoint zone that Lance had passed previously. And to give a recap of what the zone looks like, in this area, it's where most of the either visitors or inmates who are coming in get processed. So, excuse me. There are a few doors in this area that could be opened. Some like metal detectors that are in front of you, and three different corridors, because this divides in three different ways. Lance had ran left, but Alistair doesn't know where Lance had ran off to, as the way towards where Lance is obscured by a door. But it is the left choice. You can go left, you can go right, or you can go forward. Towards your left, you can see that the door is locked, and it leads into a long hallway. On your right hand side, the doorway looks similar as well, that also has a door leading off into a long hallway. Ahead of you, you can see a pair of double doors that seem to be a sort of entrance towards more inmate lockers. Not inmate lockers. You know where visitors go to speak with inmates?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the area north of you. A
Bless you.
reception.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Hmm. Can you show them to get a better look at what might be behind these doors?
You would still have to choose a door before getting so you get a better idea what's behind them.
Oh. Well, I don't want to go ahead cause two double doors and what you basically said, like there's a trap in there, so I'm gonna go. Go left.
All right. So you'll break through the left doorway, and as you do so, just as Lance had gone through before you, you run through. You are now in a what's it called? First, a small security checkpoint, another small one, as this is now an area that leads into more prisoners and a row of them. Lance had ran through this without second hesitation, but as Alistair goes through and takes his time, there is the metal door that would have been normally locked, but because it's a prison riot, the metal gate is wide open. There are several different cells that are currently their doors are currently wide open, and there are actually a few cells that their gates are still closed, shut. Ahead of you, you can see only like the very split image of Lance before Lance takes another corner, which we'll get to Lance's choice in just a moment. This implies that while may have been faster than Lance, Lance's choice still puts Lance ahead of you.
Cause he went there first.
Yes. But you would see Lance and where he would take his direction. But currently, you just don't. We don't see it as the audience until we get to Lance's turn.
Okay.
So, what would you like to do, Alistair?
I went to left. Can I use Showtime to see if there's anything interesting around me?
Well, you don't need to use Showtime to do any sort of like you can do investigations with yourself as a person, but having Showtime to assist you looks for any like abnormalities or anything else that might be invisible to the normal person. Um, so with your normal vision looking around, you can as you would take steps walking around the hallway that Lance had sped through. Again, as I mentioned, there would be some of these cells that are the 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 doors are wide open. There's no inmates in them, obviously, as there's nobody left behind the prison. Um, 1 second, I'm sorry. Um, and there are a few cells that actually are still closed and seem to have actually a few inmates in them. As you and Showtime begin to continue to walk through this corridor, a bright light slowly starts to emanate from one of the cells. The light is comparable to that of sunlight. in its intensity.
Why is that? It's like there's a sun in here.
You'd make your way towards that sun.
Yeah, slowly.
All right, as you approach it, the camera turns over towards Lance. Lance, you had just finished blitzing through that hallway, as I was previously mentioning, and now, as you blitz through the hallway, I'm trying to make a mental note of where you are. Um, the facility now breaks off into two different paths one more time, another left or another right, and this connecting hallway is another security checkpoint. Once you get past this security checkpoint, you are going to enter either you are going to enter one of two of the actual prison areas itself, where all the inmates are, not where most of them are.
Shit. Lance will kind of stop and like, wait, hold on. God damn it. I just realized I went in here without thinking. Lance is like kind of like wincing, like, oh wait, hold on, because like, you know, how you, like, you're about to get ready to fight someone, and like, wait, hold on, there's like at least 10 other people added onto the extra 10 people. It's a bit too much for you to handle on your own.
Nope, no idea what you're talking about because I never run in a situation like that. But continue, Lance.
So Lance is like, maybe there's some kind of. Lance is at some kind of security.
You are at a security checkpoint, and as previously mentioned, these checkpoints consist of a double layered gates that would typically work as airlocks to prevent inmates from running back and forth. However, because this is a prison riot, these checkpoints are next to no useful because everyone's already rioting or already in process of rioting.
I don't suppose like a fun like a club or something to use as a melee weapon.
You can. No, you're not allowed to look for an item if you can't roll for it. Keep moving, mister.
Yeah, no. It's you.
Says me, because I'm the dungeon master who has to roll for you. No, you have to roll for yourself. If you can't roll it, then keep moving.
I can't go back?
You could go back if you like. Are you gonna go back?
It's kind of like, yeah, Glenn's like, fuck, I need both Al and Father Falcone to help me out. Because, like, as much as Lance, like, I can totally handle this on its own. Like, I came here with a team. I gotta handle this as a team. So Lance is like he's making his time. He's not taking his time. He's like, gingerly walking, but he's like scanning through like in case like someone comes out of nowhere and try to attack him, kind of stance going on.
So wait, let me get this straight. Are you walking backward? Are you walking back down the corridor that you came from, or are you continuing forward?
Walking back.
Okay.
Lance wants to.
So as you turn around, you would notice A, Alistair, with showtime around him. B, you'd notice that he's walking towards this emanating brightness that you now notice to be as intense as the sun.
What the goddamn hell? Oi! Ow!
Whoa, what is it?
And you would see, you would notice like Lance didn't take the corner when you dropped your sight from him, and you can see now Lance has regrouped with you.
Holy shit, Lance!
Aye, that's the name. Don't let it off. Oh, what's with the this points at the room?
So as you
I'll check it out.
So as you point towards the room, Lance, both of you turn your heads together to focus into the room, and you see hold on a second.
50 gold, it's on fucking Anima user.
And now the roleplay ends, because fuck you!
The most abrupt ending.
His power is to give you skin cancer, but it takes like 30 years.
So
It just ends like if Eva did. Congratulations!
So as you guys can see on the stream, and I don't know why that came up, dismiss that fucking email. On the stream, you guys can see, if you can't see the visual representation, I can explain it to you. It is a man in his in his late 20s, has an arm tattoo on his left arm that signifies several different bands of tattooing. He's basically chest naked, isn't wearing any of the prison attire, has black jeans, long cropped hair, a goatee, and is sitting with a cross legs, whilst there is a miniature sun hovering in front of him, and he seems to be with his eyes closed, meditating.
Hello?
I don't think he knows with the door.
There is no door. It's actually just like a prison. It has bars.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Lance kind of like rubs his, kind of like with the balls of his hand.
Ting
But
ting
he's
ting.
using, he's using how you say this thing.
God's rock. Yeah.
All right.
Hmm. Oh. Well, hello there, strangers. The man speaks up. He opens his eyes as the sun disappears. How can I help you, brothers?
You seem rather relaxed for what's going on.
And he casts a
Yeah.
smile towards Alistair. Oh, well, brother, life is a continuous stream of activities always happening and occurring. There's no reason to fret about the little things that happen. And he waves his hand.
Lance looks over at Al. You're kind of very zen for a guy stuck in the middle of a prison riot.
Prison riot? He looks to his left and right. Oh, no, buddy. Everyone here's just vibing and chilling. All being true to their true
great,
nature.
he's high.
Lance just stares at him for like, then looks back to Al like, do we just leave him or?
If
I don't
this
know
is
what to tell you.
I don't want to know what it's like when they're angry.
Lance is just like kind of like, all right. Does it look like we're prisoners with the same? Does it look like we're wearing prisoner clothing?
Hmm?
We're from the outside.
He looks up and down at you guys. Now that you mention it, your auras are different from everyone around here. He directly looks at Showtime. Huh. You have an apparition as well.
And I see that you do too.
Yeah, you had the goddamn. You had the light of the goddamn sun in our eyes. Hello?
Oh, sorry. Someone gave me a really good
No,
idea
no.
for something, and say that one more time. Who was talking? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was saying like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you have an apparition. What else said he apparition as well? Lance commented like, yeah, it shined the goddamn brightness of the sun in our eyes.
Oh, so you can see my anima as well. And he, with his right hand, opens his palm, and in the center of it slowly grows a small miniature sun. And as the sun gets larger and larger, it gets brighter and brighter intensity.
No, God damn, lad, put the goddamn thing away.
Also covers its eyes.
Well, when it's
Next time I'm packing sunglasses.
he closes his hand once again as the sun disperses. He then, with his right foot, puts his foot behind his ear and slowly pulls out a very thin piece of paper. He then, with his left hand, goes into his pocket and pulls out some very small, variable amount of green grind up herbs and puts it into the paper, and essentially makes a spiff out of it.
Wait, why is he smoking oregano?
I was gonna say the same thing.
No, he's smoking Spiral City's equivalent of marijuana, which is smoke leaf, which is illegal in Spiral City.
It's fitting because he's in a goddamn prison. So, hey, listen, lad. Why the hell are you in the cell?
I'm showing you the reason. He takes a long hit of his joint.
Got me for possession, man.
Yup! Got me for possession, man.
I thought it was okay because the dog ate most of it.
See,
Yeah, this thing
Hey, man.
window. It's not like he's harming anybody.
See?
Hey man, I was born in West LA, but they busted me and they sent me back to Mexico. With all the weed.
Yeah, no, he's basically in prison for what's it called, smoke leaf possession.
Then why don't you look like one of the prisoners?
Hmm?
And in fact, why aren't you trying to get out of the prison? There's a riot going on.
Well, I don't look like one of the prisoners because they didn't have a color that fit my zen.
Huh. I didn't realize there was one of these kind of prisons.
No, I fought tooth and nail with the warden for 3 months and I got my way finally. You'd be surprising how convincing flashing sun in someone's eyes for 7 days a week could get on their nerves to the point where they fucking succumb to my needs. He shrugs casually.
Hold on, how? You sure you didn't just fucking blind the warden by mistake?
He shrugs casually. Anyway, I'm not attempting to break out because, well, for 2 reasons. One, if it is my time to leave, then the door will open for me. And 2, the door's still locked.
What door are you talking about?
He
The
points.
door in front
He
of the
literally
house.
points at the door.
No, Lance would always, Lance would reply, the door in front of him, Al, it's still locked.
Alright, so it's like that he. Look. With this kind of person, you're thinking about metaphorical door, not literal door.
That's a fair point to. That's a fair point to assume.
Could we have both Lance and him say it at the same time in unison?
That's a fair assumption.
That's a fair assumption.
So have you seen anybody around these parts that are causing this riot?
I
Anything
don't
at all?
Oh, so before we continue this conversation, as lovely it is, we turn our camera back to now Father Falcone making his way into the lobby. Father, the scene of the front lobby is strewn. There's chaos about. Most of the doorways the doorway leading forward has been long since pulled off its hinges, and you could easily assume it was Lance doing, or any other of the prison mates who are running through making a riot. But the doors have been destroyed.
Oh, you gotta assume it was me?
Any chance I can hear them having this conversation?
You're too far, buddy. But it's a pretty straightforward way to get in through the prison. It's just once you have to start making your own choices at the bottlenecks is where you'll have to either remember what you've heard or make a guess as your player would.
Well, I'll start heading towards the bottlenecks then.
That's going north. Yep, and that means
Swearing at Lance under my breath. Cause it's lost into everything. Oh no, I'm not gonna wait for it. Oh, yeah, ain't this.
as you continue to walk through the lobby, you notice a string of dead bodies, some of which are the security guards, some of which are prisoners.
I'll examine one of the security guards. Oh, what got you, Lottie? Oh, what got you good?
So this security guard, as his body's laying down on the ground, and he seems to be hunched on top of something. So as you make your way towards this guy you're investigating, before you start, all you notice is that his body seems to be on top of something else. You can't make it out. You can make a roll if you'd like to continue to investigate or leave it alone.
No, I'll leave it alone. That's screaming covering a grenade or something like that. This is an American prison system, so there are grenades.
No
Leave
worries.
that alone, sir.
All right. So
All out.
as you would notice that the dead man seems to be hunched over something, Falcone's instincts rather tell him, instead of paying it mind, to leave it alone.
No, let's not.
The only security guard worth investigating is someone that you don't seem to want to investigate. There is a pile of dead prisoners that could be of interest for you to investigate. But if you investigated this pile, I have to go back to the guys talking.
No, that's alright then.
All right, so you can continue.
Oh, brother, did you make sure you changed the stream title to roleplay and not keep it Monsanto?
Shit.
Yeah, I was like looking at it, I was like, wait, it says Monsanto.
Well, I mean, if you think about it.
I don't remember when Lance decided to jump in mid-air with a hammer in hand and smash Diablo's skull in. Do you guys?
Oh yeah.
And Alistair was using a light bow gun.
See? Alright, so, Father McKinley. Father McKinley. See, I know it's gonna fucking happen!
There it is.
Ah!
You made it an hour.
Yeah, I made it long enough. Anyway, Father Falcone, you walk your way through the lobby going into the first checkpoint where where all the players have crossed already. As you make your way
Yeah.
through it, we go back and focus the camera towards the main group, the other two guys talking towards the prisoner currently.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you have two more questions before. No, actually, we have to re-roll for initiative, kind of, I think. I mean, it is the next turn now. Hold on, let me get my notebook up. We're at turn, now we're 41 turns away. 41 turns away. I don't think I'm going to ask you guys for a re-roll until we get into combat. So we're going to keep the same initiative rolls until we hit combat rolls, okay?
How fitting, her police siren.
Right? So...
But as you were saying,
Yeah, no worries. So, let's go back to Alistair and Lance. You guys can act and or do up to 4 different actions since both of you have the same, like, are at one initiative at the other.
I
Wow.
guess, you want to go first or should I go first?
I was just gonna ask him about the wrecking crew, see what he knows. And if nothing, we just mosey on all the way out of here, lad.
Yeah, have you heard, do you know anything about the wrecking crew? See any prisoners, anybody else? Where do people usually gather?
Oh, well, there's a lot of questions you're asking me at once, buddy. Let me answer one at a time. He closes his eyes and he moves his hands in a circular motion as if grasping something that isn't there. And slowly he starts to generate the sun in his hands again. And it's in bright light intensity. It doesn't bother your guys' eyes anymore. It just seems to be illuminating almost as if he's showing you something through the light. And he begins to speak. The wrecking crew. Yeah, I know a little bit about those bad hombres. They fell in with that Murdoch guy that got locked up got locked up a month back. The wrecking crew.
Yeah,
Hmm?
keep going.
The wrecking crew were hand-picked prisoners that Murdoch felt were the strongest of everybody around. And he was doing that. He was doing a selective trial by fight sort of thing. And I mean, he proved his worth once he made his own gang going, because the warden listened to him, and everyone was fucking scared of Murdoch. I mean, if you've seen the things that that guy could do, he could take stun batons, bullets, anything to the face as if it was nothing, and you laugh it off. Of course, we all know that he has the powers of the apparitions like we do. But to the common folk, well, he is nothing short but almost like a demigod. And so, no surprise how many people wanted to follow him after his displays. And then the prison got worse after that. Honestly, the riot was only a few was literally could have happened 2 weeks earlier, but Murdoch planned it to happen later.
Do you know why he delayed it?
Oh my god, Discord is like just drop the shit out of that call. Hold on, I'll be right back.
We got full machine loon.
Dance, were you talking normal or were you just making fun of Loon?
I was saying, like, he went full machine bulldog
Yeah,
on
he
us.
went. Yeah, he went full machine, man.
Oh dear.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yo,
Oh yeah, everyone's fine now. I think we've all escaped the machine's wrath.
Yeah.
It was a little touch and go, but we're here. And Yeah. Welcome to the machine. No, shut up, Evie.
How the fuck? Cool.
Danny, are you doing that on purpose, or are you becoming machine too?
No, I wasn't doing what on purpose.
Oh God, you're turning machine too.
Hang on, I'll just step out and back in the call.
This is how the Royal Revolution begins.
Oh no.
Beep boop.
Yo,
Okay,
Hello.
let's hope it stays that way. But yeah.
I got.
So we're at turn 41. You guys have asked a single question. He's explained to you guys what how the wrecking crew kind of came up together and who was selected and how where they were selected. So you asked one question, and there was another question being asked.
Do you know why he delayed this riot?
As you take your second question, Sun kind of gives you a shrug. I couldn't tell you heads or tails. I don't tend much to pay attention to the comings and goings of inmates. The only thing I can suggest, the only way I think you can find more answers is asking the warden himself or Murdoch.
All they.
Third question. I believe they're in the cafeteria in the southwest.
Thanks. Let's go, Will. Let's go. Sorry. Alright, let's go, Al. We got all we need.
Wait, one more question. Since you bribed the warden to give you your things, do you have like a key or something, anything that'll help us? Cause we got a right to stop here.
Sun looks at you. You're a lot smarter than I take you for, kid. He digs into his right pocket and he produces a key. And
Thank you.
he throws it over through between the metal bar.
Alistair catches it.
That is a key to the cafeteria's fridge. May it aid you in your journey.
Fridge?
Mm-hmm.
We're good.
So yeah, I gotta keep the fridge.
Considering how there are going to be consumable items like food, yes, he gave you access to a fridge.
Hey, man.
I mean-
Shit's fucking cash.
I just hope the fridge was actually decent, though I'm not gonna take my chance now. Let's go, Lance.
You guys have asked 4 questions, so we'll have to wait as we continue the camera. We film the camera back towards Father Falcone, who now arrives at one of that bottlenecked crossroads, going west, east, and north. This checkpoint has the metal detectors, and it has the destruction of the, it has some of the area you destroyed due to the rioting.
I believe I'll head west.
Everyone goes west. Fievel goes west.
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 Bilbo goes
Westworld,
west.
Motherfucker.
Westworld. Falcone, as you take
West side.
the West Coast. Hey!
Hey, East Coast is Beast Coast.
No.
That's why you guys are 3 hours behind.
No. We're not gonna do that here.
Videos properly.
We're not gonna do this right now. But yeah, you got so Falcone with one of your actions, you walk over towards the door that divides the western section, and you see Alistair and Lance speaking to someone in one of the prison.
What's that ruffling?
That's Sorvati ruffling.
I'm getting a snack.
Keep going.
Yeah, you can see them too. You can see both of them, and periodically you can see what seems to be like the light, the intensity of the sun, just periodically brightening the room and the area around them.
What has he done this time? How has he got a son in a cage? Lance, you're failing.
Oh, hey, Father.
We
I was
spent
gonna go back and look.
interesting.
Running off by yourself into hostile territory alone and wounded, wounds which is miraculously healed.
Well, he kind of scratches his chin. I mean, I did come back. I found Al.
No.
Hi.
It looks like they got distracted with a hello, Al. It looks like they got distracted with a light brighter.
Actually, I was at the checkpoint.
Only through the miracle of God I found you. And he turns and looks at Son. Oh, and who's this charming fellow?
Oh, hi there. He looks up and down at Father Falcone. You are conflicted.
Yeah, I'm dealing with Lance. You get that way, you get used to
He
it.
shakes his head. No. Conflicted. He looks at you seriously.
Oh, you're one of those types, are ya?
He smokes his
I'm not
reefer.
buying-
I might be.
I'm not buying any crystals, so you can save the spiel.
Okay. You can say Sun just goes back to smoking the smoke leaf. So yeah, you've all rendezvoused, and together, because you've all got together, Sorvati, your last action can be taken as a group action together. So you guys can, as a group, move out of the area if you want to.
I was gonna say, did anyone figure out where these people are being held?
Yeah, it's the cafeteria.
And do you know the way, Lance?
Southwest.
And can you get there without
Thank
something
you.
exploding in my face again?
It was only the one explosion.
It
Don't
was
worry.
a bus!
We have provisions. Alistair shows off the key.
Well,
The
I
fridge.
don't put a band-aid on it.
Look, hold on. I'll make some donations, throw a couple Hail Marys with you.
Oh, you're gonna make some donations, alright. I'm about to donate my
God.
foot to your ass, you don't knock it off.
I love
Lead
this.
the way.
Yeah, I guess the walking order would be Lance in the lead.
Alistair in the
who wants
middle, Falcone in the back.
As you
Yeah.
guys begin to walk away, you hear,
We're doing Dragon Quest style.
yeah, as before you leave, you hear from the back, hey, so you guys are just going to leave me locked up?
You look like you weren't in a rush to get out.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't going to just ask. I assumed that you guys were going to bust me out.
Oh no,
What?
no, wouldn't the universe open the door for you when it's time?
I think we should free him. I feel like we're gonna need him for his power.
Evie in chat said kill him.
I mean, if the Lord wants me to take out, takes out, walk away. If God wills it, but no, in seriousness, Lance like, you're a convict. No matter how minor the crime was, we can't really just allow you to walk through with, without the proper walks or whatnot. Yeah, sure, you can get away with the, how you say, the
Let's
riot
just-
going on.
Lance, it's a riot. We can bullshit our way out of this later. Alistair, can Alistair make a warp and just open the door from the other side?
Yeah, you can make a portal that completely bypasses the need for the door.
Okay, let's do that. Showtime, do your work.
So, without questioning or without asking for any
I
other
was
assistance,
questioning.
without any more,
Listen, what the?
Alistair quietly walks up to the door, puts his hand out, makes two portals, one inside the cell and one outside of it. Sun quickly takes the chance and walks out the cell. See? If the universe wanted me to leave, it would have provided me a way out. He says snarkily.
Boy, I'm about to trade you that snark for 5 across the face.
He holds his hand up. Okay, father. I won't push you any further, but I am grateful. And, seeing that I am indebted to you, he looks towards Alistair, I'm willing to assist you guys. Sun has joined your party. Sun will not die for you. So if he gets wounded, he will start to make rolls to consider leaving or not.
Fair point.
So, nice to have you. What's your name?
Evie, calm down on your murder boner.
You guys can call me Sun. My friends call me a lot of different stuff.
Okay, son, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
What
sure
can
you're right
you
your day.
do?
What can I do? Well, as you can see, I can create a miniature sun in my hand. And he creates the sun slowly in his hand. I can also adjust the brightness. No, he can adjust the brightness of it So it's not as bright as it once was, but he can make it brighter as it gets larger. I can make an orb.
Huh. So
I can make an orb as large as of 10 inches within diameter.
and that's it. You can bash into someone's skull, make fire.
I can harness the power of the sun by making an orb of sun. That means I can.
Lance,
Yeah,
did you not? Lance, did you pay attention in science? The sun is hot, very, very hot.
It
So if we
generates
come across, say,
energy.
a locked door,
Gener-
yeah.
I can
Why
focus.
fix over further? Do not use the oblivion orb on him then. Jesus.
I ain't fighting him.
And
Wrath versus the sun.
so I can harness the power of the sun in different ways. I can harness it in sunlight by creating direct rays of sunlight from any of my any point of focal point that I desire, or from an orb by generating it from an orb, or I can heal by using my sunlight.
Ooh, he knows morning sun.
God damn, he's a Whipple user, right?
Oh, shame.
So, past that reference point, Sun looks at you guys, and that's about the extent of my power so far. I can also generate a flashbang. He can throw a sun orb, like a flashbang.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright.
I think we'll
So-
definitely continue here.
Huh?
I'm happy to have you here, son.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. He gives you a smile. I'm not too sure how I feel about being with you guys, but he looks at everyone. I'm pretty optimistic. He smiles.
Just like
if you
the
play,
sun.
if you play your cards right, I guess the warden would shave time off your sentence for helping us.
Won't you put this on the Lord?
Fair father, his crime is not really a crime at all.
So
It's just
before
badly.
before you guys get into
That's
more
not for
political
us to
stuff,
decide, son.
before you guys get into more political stuff, because Sun has temporarily joined your party, he too adds towards your action pool, and you guys have reached the 4-party maximum for a group, meaning you guys now have 6 actions each turn out of combat to take as a team. Do note, if any of you say, like Alistair did last turn, a preemptive action, I will take that action without any other consideration. So when you want to do something, you can just tell me and I will do it. But remember, you all share the same action pool now.
So choose wisely.
Yeah.
Or act in this case.
So you guys have now you guys have 2 actions remaining.
Well, let's make our way to the cafeteria then.
Yeah.
Sounds good enough.
Son, alright, I'll take you guys towards the cafeteria, but I'll warn you, there's gonna be the biggest amount of resistance there.
Did
Well,
that
you
mean
got me.
the force
Lance
will
is
be
kinda-
there?
Sorry,
Lance
what?
kind of like hits his chest like, alright, don't worry, lad. You got me.
Somehow, he smiles at you. That's not reassuring.
Oh, he is a smart one.
Alistair just pats Lance on the back. Don't worry about it. We'll need your help.
We will need your help. Now, let's
I got a
continue
plan.
making... Oh, no,
Oh,
that sounds
no,
like
you don't.
that
no,
sounds...
you don't.
You're not gonna give me a chance to talk my plan out, did you?
Oh, because the last 2 worked so well, hadn't they?
Well,
So as you guys are debating, Sun begins to lead you guys back to the tri point area and walks north. And with those 2 actions, you guys end up into the a secondary checkpoint. And Sun, as you guys reach this area, you guys can continue to talk.
yeah, look, Father, I get it. I blew up a goddamn bus on you. My
You blew
bad.
a bus. You let us into a bloody ambush, which now might go better, but who knows? But Jesus, son.
You're
I
truly
think what you
traumatized,
had-
aren't you, father?
What?
You sound traumatized.
No, no, I'm just keeping the past few adventures in mind. You weren't there. You went for the bus, but
Sun, as he's
Let's
listening, goes,
okay.
huh, this sounds like a really strange friendship you got going on here.
Anyway, I got a plan.
No, I
I know
don't think you
that dick.
should.
I, I know a dickhead. It's not Marco. God, I forgot his name. I'm gonna
Murdoch.
play that. So that goddamn bastard Marco. Someone corrects him like, Mordok still got a bone to pick with me because I put his ass down when we met in the bank. So that means I'm gonna try to fucking get down at one-on-one with him.
Hopefully the prison doesn't sue you like the bank is.
I mean, they totally do justify. God
Sun
damn,
looks at you
boss.
concerned.
They shut the fuck
I
up.
don't know what you remember of Murdoch before you fought him, like when you fought him the first time. But prison's kind of changed Murdoch.
He did some
How
grinding.
long has he been here?
A month.
Changed in what way?
Exactly, a goddamn. He's not gonna change that fucking much.
He looks at you apprehensively. Okay. Well,
Anyway,
start of
before we
turn.
even go in the fight,
Yeah, we won't. You guys aren't getting there just yet because now it's turn 40. But continue.
before we even get into the fight, we're gonna go ransack the fridge and get all the food we can get our hands on.
The problem is the fridge is in the cafeteria, and we can't get past the cafeteria because that's where they're holding the hostages. Sun looks at you.
Well, we got out of here for that. Al just opened the portal, right to the cafeteria, and we go slip right in.
Yeah, we had to. There's hostages, so we gotta be a little more subtle this time.
Yeah. How about this? I'll wait outside. Once I start hearing the commotions, I'll bust right in.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think they might need something of a diversion to pull this off.
I believe that's Son. I think you can help us with that.
Sun looks at you guys. Oh, okay. I think I could do something to help out then. What do you want me to do?
Throw a couple of flashbangs into the room.
Or at
Distract
least
them.
flashes.
Okay, so we're going to take
before
a.
I forget.
Go ahead.
What's the name of Son's anima? What's the name?
He hasn't revealed it to you guys just yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You guys also haven't directly asked for the name.
I could hear Loon getting excited to add another name to the anima list.
By the way, Son, what's the name of your apparition, as you like to call it?
He does not respond to you. He just like continues to walk as if he didn't hear you.
Charming guy.
But he's
I
leading.
guess we'll find out later.
Well, so we're gonna take a short break because like I need a 15 to 20 minute break just so I can get some of the shapes in place and get ready for a battle mat to get ready you guys for the cafeteria scene. And
Alright.
so he's leading you guys towards the north checkpoint, and at that checkpoint, you guys can begin to see how much what Sun was talking about, as the wrecking crew have taken most of the security's equipment, and this is where they are actually using the hardware, as some of the prisoners are now equipped with body armor and using shotguns here.
Holy shit.
They haven't.
language against
They
the
haven't.
devil.
They haven't
Apologize.
noticed. Yeah, they haven't noticed you guys yet because Sun has kept you guys at the corner of this long hallway, and these wrecking crew security guard wearing security guard armor villains are too far away for you guys to notice them, but you guys can see them perfectly. Sun looks at you guys and goes, "So they have the most direct way locked up. Going straight towards them is a death sentence. We don't really have much of an option because this is a checkpoint security area. We'll need to get past these two guys. Past them is where the hallways leading to the cafeterias are. When we get to the cafeteria, there are two different ways. There are three different ways you can get into the cafeteria, including this. That's not including the staff access. We can also exploit. So, I want everyone to imagine the cafeteria hallways, right? The cafeteria itself is a big box, and the hallway is just a rectangle of a large hallway that connects the cafeteria on the outside. You get what I'm saying? It's one box, the cafeteria on the inside, and a bigger box on the outside, which is the hallways. Now, the objective, that the locker that you guys want to get to, is at the very north end, and that's where the staff would go. So you guys would need to find a way to break into the staff hallways, because the staff hallways are where they would keep the food supplies and the locker you're trying to get into. That key, you don't know if it'll open the staff hallways or if you'll need some other way to get into it. I mean, you do have strength as an option, so breaking down doors isn't, outside the realm of possibility. Sun continues to explain that the more than likely location for the hostage situation is to be the actual cafeteria ground central, where the wrecking crew and Murdoch are more than likely have the warden and the security guards.
I see.
Right.
There might there might be roaming security guards across the hallways on the outside of the cafeteria, or they might just have all the main guys inside the cafeteria, in case they actually sent a response, which you guys are.
By security guards, you mean actual prisoners who are watching the area?
Yes.
Okay.
There might be a small chance that they deploy sentries, but I wouldn't know that, and that's just making assumptions.
Okay.
Yeah, we're making assumptions at that fucking point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be the ass of the group.
I don't need to help you with that. 7,
Sometimes you just gotta let the comments set.
8, 9, 10. Also, we're taking that break.
Okay.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Read Shadow Legends.
I love you, Shotgun.
Time to answer chat's important questions about anything of the roleplay.
I was gonna also state, Resident Evil Showcase. Resident Evil 8 is trying to be Resident Evil 4. But they also announced a new game coming out.
Reverse.
Yep, Reverse. Which doesn't look that bad, I would have to say.
So what's the premise?
The premise is I don't want to say, it looks like it's a massive battle, kind of like how Battlefield and Call of Duty have the fighting each other, but you can become Tyrant or Nemesis or even Jack Baker for some fucking reason.
Yeah, you're doing a really bad job in explaining what you're talking about.
I'm trying not to say Battle Royale.
You should just you should just call it a battle royale if it looks like one.
It's not a battle royale.
So what is it then? AI versus human?
It's human versus human.
So is it 4 people versus 1 person? Like a mastermind?
No, it's not mastermind. It's more like everyone's fighting each other. Free for all style.
I become a monster.
So it does kind of sound like a battle royale, dude. Just its own interpretation of one.
Tom Clancy's The Division 2 is getting skins from the Resident Evil franchise. One of them is literally Hunk.
Nice. Fuck!
I looked at it, I was like, yeah, exactly. I looked at it, I was like, yo, I know Dom, you would pick that up in a heartbeat.
I is a broke man. I cannot do that.
You got till February, 5th?
I am a broke man. I cannot do it.
I'm too weak. I'm not strong.
I am way strong enough.
And the last bit of news that they announced was for the Netflix, Infinite Darkness, which is...
That looked really nice.
Well, it's still 3D movie. I really like the 3D movies. they really cover more of the lore after games or explained in between games. This movie is explaining what happened after the events of Resident Evil 4 with Leon.
He and Claire cannot catch a break.
I mean, shit. Who do I feel more bad for, Claire or Leon?
Yes.
Real talk, Claire does it to herself.
Oof.
Code Veronica, she was poking around in an Umbrella laboratory.
Who
And
told her to do that?
In Revelations 2, she was attending some strong anti-bio weapons party. Making
She was a part of it.
Yeah, making yourself a prime target. Leon just bumbles into it constantly.
Whoa! I just stumbled upon the Umbrella conspiracy while defending the U.S. government's daughter. Whoa! That's Leon.
First off, that Los Luminanos, nothing to do with Umbrella.
Yeah, but you're not wrong. That's basically the plot.
Seriously, tell me I'm
Yeah.
wrong, Danny.
You're not wrong, but
The Division 2 is $9 on Uplay. Don't
get that
Evie.
evil out of this house.
Take that evil.
Get that Resident Evil out of the house.
No, you play. We'll get that you play out of here. Out of here. Yeah. You know what it did.
Play more like no play.
Ha ha ha. God damn. See, the times where fucking Abe talks, man, it's fucking always gold. It's such a powerful skill of his. How do you handle such responsibility?
I really don't. It just happens.
Humble, but majestic.
I know exactly how you're feeling. It's the same thing with me.
Not humble.
Sometimes you just. I will remember this. I will remember this.
Yeah.
But like as we're waiting for the map and whatnot to be done.
Essentially waiting for the map to load.
Well, yeah. So while we're doing that, making an announcement for the Resident Evil we'll play. We're having Wales, Solvati, Game Night, Evie, and of course Dungeon Song.
Oh! As an actual player.
Yes, as an actual player. They will be forming a unique umbrella group called Team Zeta. Code name. I can't fucking believe they did this. The Righteous Axis.
Fuck yeah, we did. And we got willing players for it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Nice.
A Japanese mute. Mute Japanese, a stereotype Italian man. A very determined Russian. And,
Yes, comrades!
And perhaps a medical expert German.
I trust his medical opinion as well as I trust his explosive opinions.
Yeah, I'm good on the boat. Yeah, I brought them up and put them back together.
See?
I have a
Comrade knows
75% success rate.
Comrade knows both how to make boom and fix boom. It's wonderful.
And potentially
Mute Italian, Lamau. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Japanese. No, not...
Losing the license implies I had the license in
Wait,
the
hang
first
on.
place.
See.
My
Which
license
one-
in Brazil is good.
Sorry, real quick before you make that racist joke, which of the people on mute again? Because I said Japanese, my bad. It was actually the Italian one.
It's gonna be, yeah, so it's gonna be Game Night's the Italian, so he's gonna be the robot speaker. And Evie's gonna be our Japanese.
I already told the person interested, and her response was, "Huh? Why just access?"
And I'm going to Photoshop a fucking picture of motherfucking Hunk with a Yashanka. That's essentially my character. I'm never gonna take my mask off, ever.
Alright, fine. But you're gonna need to take it off when you need to eat.
I do not eat it further, my comrades!
Oh, look at the trust you're extorting.
You somehow
Everyone will remember this.
Hmm?
You somehow eat through the mask.
Oh, it just phases through it. Like I opened the fucking gas mask part and it just shoved the food through the spot where the
You could
ventilation.
just be a moldy. You could just be
No.
moldy and just.
You just put the food on the mask, and the mask absorbs it.
Game night is an Italian jacket. What does that mean?
I do not know.
I don't know either. That's why I'm confused, and I need assistance. And oh yeah, I need to make the connecting hallway. So you guys are like, where the fuck are we? I'm like, well.
And then, I don't want to say. I'm not gonna set this in stone, but we do have a potential person playing the voice of the sassy black assistant lady on the radio comms. Again, not setting that shit in stone.
Yeah, no, I get
but
that. I also too have asked Marie if she was interested, and she said she was interested. Jacket from Hotline Miami and Payday. Oh, let me double check.
The Rooster Man.
Oh, the Rooster.
Those are sinful games.
The guy wearing the Rooster outfit in literally all the Miami games.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, that would be cool, dude. Could he do that?
Well, the Rooster mask?
Well, not the Rooster mask, but like have that tape recorder gimmick.
Sure. No one can explain how he. Because, like, anytime he clicks, it's always a different message.
Yeah,
It's like
one,
he's
it's
holding an
always a
SCP.
different message. Two, it's always what he needs to say.
Yeah, it's for some reason he has an SCP in his hands.
I'm perfectly chill with that. Are we cool with that? Game night, you cool with that?
Yeah.
I know you're the
Just
DM.
some-
The cow goes moo.
Moo.
Well, game night wouldn't need to do that aspect because me and Lyle were just agreeing like it'd be better if he just would be able to speak through it normally. Hey, Tiny Pig, what's going on, dude? I'm almost done with the map, boys. Loading 80%, 85%, 90%.
The Nemesis goes stirs,
Stirs.
stirs.
95%.
I'ma get you, Jill. You can't run from me.
Also, just like
I'm
a
looking
quick
for the
heads up.
stars.
Heads up, since some of the shotguns and pistols and whatnot can get upgraded with customizable pieces, you can potentially get, the upgrade parts. But to those guys, to you guys in the group who understand the game a lot, Kenda will only have enough weapon parts for one weapon upgrade. You wouldn't have all the weapon parts in the world, even though he's a gun shop.
Dude, we're doing great, man. Thank you for asking, Tiny Pig. And yeah, no, I figured I figured we're not going to have a very easy campaign. Not so very easy, very tough, very sad campaign coming ahead. But you're not going to discourage me. No. You hear me? I'm going to wear Yushenka, and I'm going to be a proud Russian man. And there better be a bottle of vodka so I can loot it.
Sure, why not? Those fucking
That's
supermarkets
racist, my
and
friend.
That's not racist. It is my favorite beverage.
it's just.
It's a stereotype, but it's my favorite beverage.
Give me a second. They say stereotypes are endearing, but he just puts it in a whole different level. Oh, what have I signed up for?
Oh,
This is
game.
not
Oh,
worth the
Evie.
extra $1.50.
You're gonna have to learn what the raccoon event was. Even you learn
Wait,
it
what?
through. No, Evie doesn't know shit about Resident Evil other than 7. So either you play it this role play completely blank and the experience is gonna be completely unique for you, or as Lion and I would want to recommend you watch videos of explaining the plot explained of Resident Evil 0, 1, 2, and what else?
3.
And 3.
You don't need to go any further than that.
Lion can clarify. Lion or Sorvati can answer questions about RE. I know Jack can almost shit other than the plots of most of the games. I don't know if it was the T virus that started in Raccoon City.
Yes.
It was the T virus.
Fuck.
The viral outbreak started because everyone tried to get the G virus, but Balkan was like, "No, I don't want to die. I don't want to lose my G virus."
All right, reloaded.
We gave him one. Ah, fantastic.
So, in this scene, we can see our main protagonists have come up into the hallway that I was speaking about earlier, and they can see up ahead of them is the two security guards, quote security guards that work as the sentries that Sun had previously explained. In order to get ahead, you guys will need to find a way to either subdue them or take them out quietly. Behind them, over here, I'm going to move it out the way so you guys can actually see it a little bit, is a door that I'm highlighting. And that door leads into the cafeteria actual. Here, you guys can take some time to start planning stuff.
Okay.
So, we're gonna do it stealth, or we're gonna walk down Electric Avenue with me.
Let's go. Remember, Lance. Lights on the lane, so we gotta be sneaky here.
Right.
Lou,
So-
can you open a portal under one of them and then above us so he just falls right in front of us?
You mean Al? Who the hell's living?
Ow. Yeah, sorry.
Sun looks at you and shakes his head. Can't even remember your friends' names.
Oh no, I'm not going to be lectured by a stoner.
It's been a long day, son.
Only thing you should be putting in your party is the word of Jesus Christ.
Sun raises his hand. May I offer a suggestion?
Oh, sure.
If your friend can open portals, why not open a portal on this wall? He points to the right one. And open a portal behind the guys. I can throw one of my sun grenades and blind them. Then you two guys can rush and take them before they can notice you.
I'm in favor of it.
Well, it sounds good, but I think both of us are a bit overkill for two. What about you, Lance?
I'm just guaranteeing success. I like to overkill. There is no such thing as underkill.
You know, honestly, I fucking assumed that you would be the pacifist of the group, but god damn, son!
He shrugs. I didn't say kill them. I just simply gave you a good idea how to take them down.
I don't suppose those beanie bag option on that shotgun is.
Wait, you're talking to Father Falcone?
Yeah. Because who's gonna help me
no.
knock out these guys?
He's
No, these
suggesting
are quite real.
he's suggesting that you guys would rush up towards the prisoners when they're blinded because they won't be able to see anything or be disoriented. Use that time to take them out before they noticed you or have a chance to raise the alarms. He's considering you guys good enough to do that because they'd be at a weakened state with the combo ability between Showtime and Sun's power.
Well, let's do it.
Okay. Let's go. First, the most important thing is Loon needs line of sight, so he can see the prisoners from where he is. But are you within range? Is the most important part. Okay, no. He'd have to get closer. If he got closer, then he couldn't. Well, actually, no. He's in perfect range, actually, because if he makes a portal right there on top of himself, and both the portals are. Okay, so here's one of the portals. Oops. It's not a square. It's a circle. And I delete the square, but I pull the circle down. Now, if we had another portal open, I'd say, and this one's blue, aqua, right, oh, no, I didn't mean to change that. Can I control Z? No, I can't. I have to click them again. God damn it. Click another. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Turn it this color. It's like loading graphics. Alright. There's the portal. So, With those two portals, Sun can chuck his sun grenade into it and cause a flashbang that would hit the surrounding area of these guys within within this radius. That would cause these guys to lose to gain disadvantage towards anything that had happened to them. And before you guys would even before the sun grenade would be thrown in, he would Sun would advise that you guys start to rush and get as close as you can,
Alright, let's
hinting
fucking do
towards
it.
Father Falcone and what's it called, Lance. Falcone,
Let's use
how fast can you run, Falcone?
I don't know.
Hell's Wrath is your range. What's your range? Like,
It wasn't much. He's got a low range.
fucking abysmal. Correct. Where the hell? There's my. Okay, I was like, where the fuck is my sheet for everything?
The
Shit.
sacred text.
12. Yeah, you have 12 feet of movement. All right. So yo ass can run. Let's. Oops. Lance, you also have 12 feet of movement, unless we're talking about the sneakers
Actually,
too.
with the shoes.
Yeah, with the
Don't forget
shoes.
the shoes.
So you can only move 10 feet, Father Falcone, unless you want to cast your Hell's Wrath.
Well, I might as well, hey.
You
Hold
sure?
it on my
Is
head,
it big?
crimson eye. Hmm?
Are you big enough for that? In this room?
I think I'll fit.
He,
At least the craft paper says I will.
So the thing is, you reach up to 10 feet. No, actually, you're bigger than that. Hold on.
Considering getting into a sprinting position like runners do at the tracks while singing his incantation.
Son of a bitch, I have to denote how big Hell's Wrath is in your character profile, but one second. Going back to go get some update information, hold on.
Game is being written as we play it.
Yeah, so
Truly.
you are, I mean, your template was supposed to be a large. Yeah. So your template's a large. That means the max height is 10 feet. No, sorry, between 8 to 16 feet tall. That's how big you can be.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, can I fit in here? What's the biggest I can get in here?
10 foot Hell Demon is perfect.
Yeah, I'll do 10 foot then.
Yeah.
Oh, we already then?
10 foot Hell Demon, and that would put you like, I mean, most ceilings are 10 feet, aren't they?
I don't know.
Ah, shit. I mean, that with that in mind, I mean, you would probably have to, like, in Hell's Wrath, you'd probably be, like, hunched over. These aren't low, these aren't low-bearing ceilings.
Till we get to that cafeteria.
Yeah, till they get to cafeteria, yes. So
Well,
if you were to
maybe
transfer...
I should just charge ahead then.
Alright, yeah, so you're just gonna charge in your human form.
Well, no, we won't get there.
Yeah, but, I mean, get as close as you could. Lance could probably get there as far as he could, too.
Yeah.
I question. Hey, when thinking an idea, why can't you carry Falcone with you? That way you can move each him quicker, and then as you throw Falcone, he transforms in midair and does his thing.
Because you'd still be in the hallway, and the hallway is gonna be is still low-bearing ceilings.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
His height's the problem. I've been meaning to ask you about that all week, but stuff kept coming up.
No worries, and yeah, this is where it would come into play. I mean, the thing is, I'd give you a movement disadvantage. You could still transform, but you'd be moving at half your speed, even with flight, and
Yeah,
you
which-
couldn't flight.
Yeah, which is still abysmal.
Yeah. It would be even worse because again, you couldn't fly, so you would gain
Yeah.
no benefit other than being in your beast form to cast fire, and using
Beast mode.
using Alistair as the only means to move around your fireball powers. So what are we
My
doing here?
Mobilla buddy.
So what are we doing here, boys? Because you both get 2 actions of preemptive actions before both Alistair and Sun begin the combat. Lance?
I was just gonna go, just do what they suggested. Rush in and beat the shit.
Falcone?
Get as close as I can with that shotgun.
15. Yeah, Lance could get there. 10. 10. Yeah, if you ran as fast as you could, Falcone, as soon as the sun grenade got off. So the most important thing is you guys run up towards the entrance, and both of you guys can make it there. You both don't want to be in the room actual until after the sun grenade gets thrown in. So as you guys both take your preemptive turn running towards the entrance of the door, both those security guard guys would start to hear you and notice you guys. As before they get a chance to do or say anything, the blue portal that you guys notice, but the security guys don't, is Alistair's blue portal, and then from behind Alistair, over his shoulder, Sun throws an orb, about 5 inches in diameter. So hold on, before we continue, Loon, make sure you denote on your character sheet that you spent some AP.
How much did I spend just now?
You just spent 1.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 to open the 2 portals you can.
Okay.
And I'm gonna denote. Oh, did I not? Oh shit! Did I not make your? No, I did. Okay, good. So he spends 1 of his AP. Okay.
I forgot you're also maintaining Mr. Sun over here.
So the sun grenade pops off. Both of the guys are now blinded and disoriented. They will not be able to see who's coming and are disoriented. It means they will also get disadvantage on their attack and defense rolls up until the next turn.
So what would the defense be?
You don't know that. Their defense stays the same, but they take disadvantages and essentially allow you guys free attack rolls if you just hit them. So either Lance or Falcone can go.
Go for it, Lance. I believe in you.
Okay, so you run in. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna put you directly where the portal is. So Alistair, you see Lance stand in front of your portal, and now you see his back is towards you. Lance, you take this position, and you can only spend another action to it. You can either spend an action to attack somebody, or spending AP.
Mother criminals anyway. So if I miss this attack, I'm just gonna use my AP. So first off, swing.
All right. With no weapons, you swing with just a strength check. 3 is not high enough to hit them.
Oh no.
Oh wait, he also gets an advantage. Sorry, because they're just. Oh no, that's right. They're also blinded. I said that he gets a free hit. My bad. Fuck. What do I do for damage rolls? I mean, it would be a strength check still. You deal 5 damage to this guy. You punched him. Hits him in the face. He doesn't know who punched him.
Wait, hold on. Is he not knocked out?
No, he just got hit really hard in the face.
Well, it's just. Well, I tried my this way, and God's walkabout.
So, here's another thing we should denote. As we're playing this game, whilst Anima Power does double damage to non-Anima users, you guys can still call non-lethal damage if you like.
Suddenly, that whole conflict earlier with all those people I killed kind of making me feel bad now.
That's why I was suggesting an option, opt out for it, so it didn't feel so hammed in. I apologize.
Well, non-lethal damage, like Lance just kind of like boops both of their heads over the heads with God's walkabout.
Well, let's see if you can do it with one ability first. First, you roll for accuracy.
Is it an auto hit? Because of
Right,
oriented?
auto hit, yes. Ability damage, 26 would be the total. Yeah, that would be enough to knock out the guy on the left. Guy on the left is not dead, but knocked out. Whunk.
Bonk.
Bonk.
And then do the for the other guy.
Huh? Where was that comical sound effect noise coming from? He too gets the bunk.
Before that happens, Lance kind of pokes his shoulder with guards walking by,
Huh?
and as soon as the guy looks at the guards walking by,
So he
pokes
rubs-
his eyes.
He rubs his eyes. Huh? What was that?
Pokes into his eyes with guards walking by. Bonk.
He falls on the ground.
I always wanted to goddamn do that. Lance gives the
What's going on outside? I hear that yelling.
Ah, shit.
Go ahead.
Well, I do believe
Make a
that's
charisma check.
successfully done.
Go ahead. Make a charisma check, Danny.
Alright. Well, you got the roll.
No, you.
That would require me turning on the computer and everything.
No, you. I got you. Hold on. God damn it.
So
you're-
you're going on.
So before I roll
Gas
it,
leak.
you roll it at 1d6. So to convince them, you'll need a 6.
I'm gonna ask to boost this up with.
So what the fuck can God's Rockabye do as part of
Oh, easy.
Intimidate?
It makes like a comb to Lance's hand, so it just amplifies his voice to make it, boom.
Okay, so using power.
Yeah.
So it's intimidation.
Yeah, I'm trying to intimidate them to tell them, like, yo, everything's fine. Ignore.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna make a charisma check. We're first gonna spend an AP from you. So you spent 2 of them, so you had 14. Now you're down to 13. God, you go through your AP faster than everybody. Charisma check, which is a 4, which is looking promising. And then a power check, which is 9. Yeah. The voice that yelled out goes, "Alright, damn, man, fuck, I was just checking on you, shit. Fucking if I care about the homies. Asshole."
I won't give a shit about you either with that yee ass haircut.
Let's not aggravate further, please, Lance.
What I didn't say that as Lance.
Oh, okay.
It was just a joke.
Yeah, he was memeing. I can tell that he was just referencing Grand Theft Auto.
Ah.
But yeah, Danny, no one wants the situation to get worse, Danny.
Of course not. Sorry, I saw an opportunity for me to meme. I apologize. But Lance, how you say? Lance wouldn't actually say that. He would keep quiet and give everyone the thumbs up for the go ahead.
Yeah, he looked behind. You look behind you, and you see the portal. You can see Alistair, and you can see Sun behind him. Behind him. And you give the thumbs up, and everyone's like, "Okay, cool." So Sun walks through Alistair's portal, and I assume Alistair would walk through your own portal as well.
Yep.
Whoop. And Father Falcone would join into the room.
Oh my ass.
I'll leave your portal back to the entrance because you can decide to pull it with you or whatnot. But to show you guys the hallway you're currently in.
Is the door still locked or what?
The front door?
The door did Falcone go through the door or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the door.
I don't see the point in having the orange portal here anymore. To serve its purpose.
All right, sure. So you dismiss the portal.
Okay. Are they wearing body armor?
Yes, they are wearing body armor.
Let's check
Ooh,
this shit.
they steal them, yeah.
All right. You guys steal body armor, and there are 2 shotguns from both these guys. When you look over their ammunition, they only have enough for 3 rounds. So it's a shotgun that rolls for 6 shots, and they only had enough for 3 rounds. So that's 18 bullets.
Hey, Lance, can I use one of those shotguns? Because, as you can see, I'm not particularly a fighter here.
Shotgun portal is also a hilarious idea.
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and write into your character sheet that you've acquired a shotgun. It has a 30 feet range, 6 rounds into the shotgun, and you have 18 bullets. Not that, so that means you only have 12 actual shotgun bullet shells, and you have already 6 chambered.
12. Yep.
I already know. I already took it.
So
Anyway,
shotgun 30 feet.
And the shotgun's weapon profile, I'll design it on your character sheet. Hold on one second. Who else
what
is
was the
taking the
body
shot?
armor?
Body armor, it's a unique item. So it's like Kevlar vest, and it has 3 hits before it breaks, but it provides 10 armor. It plus 15 armor if it's a projectile, but if it's a bullet, the body armor can only withstand 2 bullets before it breaks.
I'll just give hey, Loon, put this on.
Thanks, but who's this Zoom person?
God damn it!
I love how fucking full circle this all comes. He's already wearing a police vest that wasn't broken.
Oh, hey, he's still wearing huh?
Yeah,
he is still wearing
he
that
has the
vest,
police
isn't he?
vest. We can opt to say that you either had it on or off.
I kinda had that just in case. I mean, they didn't ask for it back, so...
Yeah, no.
I guess we just give one of the bulletproof vests to Sutton then.
6, 12, 18 shells, 6 chambered. And you also have, well, I'm just checking your inventory, how many items you have, because you guys can only carry up to 9 items. So 1, it says here you have 2 police vests. So, no, Loon. So he has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you can carry 1 more item, Loon.
Since I have 2 of these police vests, shouldn't I just dump 1 or give it to somebody else?
Father Falcone, if you wear armor, it does transfer over to your beast, into your Hell's Wrath form.
But if no one else needs it, I'll be taking it then.
Casually tosses 1 to Falcone.
So, which one? Are you getting the police vest from Loon, or are you picking up the security vest?
Are they the same mechanically?
No, so the police vest has the same durability effect, where after 3 hits it breaks, but the Kevlar vest that's being offered here is of substantial defense value bonus. It gives a plus 10 to melee attacks, breaks in 3 hits, and gives plus 15 defense if projectiles are if it's being hit with a bullet, but it breaks.
But breaks in 2.
Exactly.
That Kevlar one there for that big defense buff.
And let me just also add the durability towards your vest as well. Durability is 3 so far, Loon. And I'm sure you're gonna change your restock.
Yeah, it's down to 1 now, correct?
Yep, down to 1. But I double check your character sheet again because I also was editing it too.
Okay, so police vest, stock 1, plus 2 defense. It's a taser gun.
Shit, it did rewrite what I was writing. Okay, I see.
Oops.
No worries, it's okay. I could just rewrite it. Give me 1 second. I want to save it this time. Durability is 3. So sorry, 2. This vest can only take 2 hits before it breaks. And then you have the shotgun with the range. Oh, that's what it was too. And I need to update the shotgun how much ammo it has. So 18 shotgun shells you have in total. 6 already chambered. There we go. Who else is getting the shotgun?
Not me.
Yeah, because Father Falcone already has a shotgun.
I mean, and I don't think leaving it around for RMs used to be a good idea. So now what?
Falcone, you can loot the shotgun for its ammo.
Yeah, I'll loot it for the ammo then.
So you go from 10 shots and you take 18 bullets.
I wonder if you could break apart that spare shotgun.
So
'cause
that's
once
now
they use it
28
full-
shotgun shells. Hey, Dragon Boys!
Hello.
Your son-offs, by the way, only go up to 15 feet for within range.
Right.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Where's my face? Shit. I don't have to show my moneymaker. We're doing a role play, and like my players just like my players said, they are the focus, not me. So is anyone gonna upgrade to the new armor?
I'm gonna put it on. Fuck it.
Yeah.
If you get tankier.
That's why I took my armor.
So Falcone also, I'm adding to your character sheet. So, you have 2 medkits, a bottle of bourbon, a mason jar of soup. Where the fuck did you get that soup?
From the you had the church have lunch, and I took some with me.
Ah, I see. Yes.
That's from before the assault on the city hall.
So that shit's weeks old. Oh shit! Hey, Dragon Boys, thank you for the Twitch Prime subscribe, dude. You are the best. I don't know why my notification hasn't gone off. I'm so sorry, dude. Oh, I know why it didn't go off. Hold on. I know why.
That was nice of them.
Yeah, it was really nice of them. Thank you so much, man. I don't know why I can't see the notification on Twitch OBS because I can see it on Nah, it's not gonna refresh, is it? Ah, come on, refresh. I'm sorry, dude. I do see your support, and thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. Especially when I'm trying to handle this roleplay. I'm not gonna give food expiration dates just because it would it be fair? That'd be a whole lot more micromanaging than I'm willing to do. So you're putting the
Yeah.
police vest on Father Falcone, which is a +2 defense, which also has durability 3. So after 3 hits, it'll break. No, sorry, after 2 hits, it'll break.
I thought it was the 10 defense one. Ow.
Oh, you're putting the 10 defense one on?
Yeah.
So that's going to be the Kevlar vest.
Yeah. Breaks in 3 melee shots or 2 gunshots, but it offers 15 additional defense against ballistics.
Yep, exactly. +15 def. Yep. Lion, you're also getting the Kevlar vest?
Yeah, I'm putting that on.
Alright.
Well, you put the armor on the tanks.
Sneakers. It's a fucking item he has. So he has a card to call Steiner's one, bottle of water, which I know you used already, so that's no longer in your inventory. You've already used the medkit as well. You have the Oblivion Orb. You also have a mason jar of soup.
Wait, he has the orb or I have the orb?
Oh, Falcone should have the orb.
Yeah.
Important question. What kind of soup is it?
So Falcone, if I recall correctly, you got some nice ingredients and got a hearty meal, right?
Yeah.
So
I spent the money.
So it's a mixture of potatoes, celery, and other types of meats mixed together for a hearty broth.
I like tomato soup.
Tomato soup's nice.
With grilled cheese.
Yes.
Yes.
So, I think everyone's equipped now from this engagement. You took the ammo. You don't need the shotgun behind. You leave the shotgun behind, and you both took armor vests, and you even gave a vest to Sun because you guys have one more police vest, and he'll take that. I'm not a fighter, man, but I'll take some armor. I'm not
You know,
stupid.
just protect yourself.
Mm-hmm. When he puts the vest on, it's clear the vest doesn't fit his size. It doesn't fit him as he's too small, like too scrawny for it.
Oh, beggars can't be choosers, huh?
He shrugs. True. So, he looks at the hallways to the left and right. Uh, the room ahead of us is where they're keeping the prisoners. They're keeping the hostages. And I don't know if our sun grenade combo is gonna work this next room.
Well, I do believe it's time for Lance to do what Lance does best. Lance, open the door.
Wait, are we not gonna go for the fridge?
Oh yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say.
I thought the fridge was through the cafeteria.
Well, we could go through the cafeteria, but we could also go around these corners and go into the staff hallway.
You may as well be got the key for it.
Well, yeah, might as well then.
Let's get to the staff hallway and get our hands on some goddamn food. I'm actually kind of hungry.
Doesn't your character have the soup?
Yes,
Oh,
he does.
Does it actually heal me or no?
You don't need a heal, and it could
Yeah, we're
heal
all
you.
full health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, so does it heal or no?
It can, yes.
Okay, gotcha. It can. So Lance just looked at it like, but I don't want to drink a good. I don't want to waste good soup.
So left or right,
Lance,
boys.
You're the real salt of the earth person. You know that?
Ha 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 ha.
It's good. Lance looks confused. Like, am I insulting you? Because I'm not trying to.
Well, let's just go get this fridge.
So, as you guys begin to walk down this corridor, I'll take you guys to the left one. Whoop. I'll put
Oh, God.
the tanks in the front because I'm sure that's how everyone want to organize it. So, as the party starts to walk down this corridor, Sun begins to reminisce, and maybe just move the camera so the audience knows what I'm talking about. This is the long corridor. They just finished beating those prisoner guards, and they're walking down this long corridor. As you guys begin to walk down this long corridor, the room starts to... As you guys get to the center... Hold on. Right here. Center of the room over here. Now it's turn 39. So, turn 39. What would you guys like to do?
We're still walking to the fridge. Can we look around?
It is a blank hallway. There are walls, there are no windows, there are tiles below you, and a low-bearing roof as ceiling as you guys have been walking around in. The hallway here seems impeccably clean compared to the rest of the prison actual.
That's strange. You think they would have trashed this hallway, too?
This is odd.
I didn't peg a goddamn bunch of inmates to be neat freaks when they trashed most of the other goddamn area.
Sun
Here yet?
sits down and closes his eyes.
What are you doing, pal?
I'm just mellowing out. We're gonna be here for a while.
Let's just keep moving.
Yeah. You guys continue moving forward. You spend one action. You guys continue to move forward. You spend another action. You guys continue to move forward. You spend another action. And so you spend all 6 of your action points. But when you turn around, you realize you haven't made an inch forward of movement. You're still right where you moved, where you started from. Right there by Sun. You're sitting there.
Son of a bitch!
And that's where I'm going to leave it off.
We didn't collect the stars.
And the next session will be the finale of the prison riot.
Oh wow, that's quite the cliffhanger.
I know, right?
Everyone likes them. Everyone disagrees.
Did you guys like the session today?
Yeah.
Yes.
Son of a bitch! Oh, I'm now in a looping room. Oh, hey.
Just what we needed.
I mean, we could have just kicked the door down, but oh, I know.